are gonna do a recipe for some Italian biscuits called biscotti. The first thing we need to do before we do anything with our ingredients is turn our oven on. So we want to preheat it to 180 degrees. So our first job is going to be to mix all our dry ingredients together. So we're going to pop these in a bowl, and we have got flour, baking powder, sugar and some spices. Our next job is to crack our egg, and then we're going to mix the egg up with the fork. And then our next job is we want to take the skin off the orange. So this is called the zest. So if at home you've got a grater and you've got one that's got little bits like this on, that's the side we're going to use to take the zest off of our orange. So we are going to add the orange zest into the bowl of flour, and then we'll add the egg. Using a fork, we're just going to mix it together. And when it's nearly all mixed in, we're going to add our final ingredient, which is some dried fruit and some almonds. You could even add little things like chocolate in here as well if you wanted. So when it is nearly mixed together, we're going to put it on the bench, and we are going to make it into a dough, a biscuit dough. So what we want to do is we just want to squash it together. We can turn it and squash it until it all sticks together. If it gets really sticky, you can put a little bit of extra flour on to help it stop sticking. So once it comes together like this, we're just going to squash it into a ball. Then we can put a little bit of our extra flour on the bench, because we want to roll this into a sausage shape. Press it down a little bit so it's a little bit flat. Once it looks like this, we are going to put it in the oven and we are going to bake it for about 15 minutes. So for the next part of our biscotti recipe, after 15 minutes, your biscotti should be looking pale, but just starting to go a little bit golden. So we are going to slice this into 1 centimeter thick pieces. And then we have to bake them again. So we put them back in the baking tray, turn them all over so they're facing this way. And now we're going to put them back in the oven for another 5 minutes, and then we'll turn them over and another 5 minutes. Okay, so 5 minutes in, and we are going to turn our biscotti over again. Again for a final 5 minutes.